How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm bringing you yet another Xin Zhao. You know, at this point, I feel like you guys are gonna get tired of Xin, but I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing him lately so much, and I've been hearing a lot of people telling me, "Oh, you're playing Xin, he's busted," and I was like, "Wait, is he really?" Because at the end of the day, you know, if you guys can see on my first video, you know, I started playing Xin because I started enjoying him a lot. You know, the W, the cooldown reduction and everything, you know, especially these builds. And this one I went a little bit of a different route. I usually don't build Death Dance when I don't have HP, but then it just felt such a good buy this game. And the first item, my mythic, is actually Eclipse. And for some reason I forget about introducing it into the Flash Xin Zhao guide. I feel like Eclipse is actually a very good item on him, especially after testing him out with this game, because I feel like you can clear even faster if you start building lethality, if you start building armor, and you hit a lot harder. Yeah, you know, it's not gonna have the attack speed that you would normally have in, you know, especially on the early game, but I feel like it's pretty good. And then there's gonna be a couple situations in this game that are gonna force me into, not force me, but make me think that getting death in secondary is actually very good. And as you can see here, my Ari already died, so I had to pick that up, and you know, that was actually very good. But yeah, going back into the comments of people saying that Xin is busted, it could be. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel that he could be a little bit busted, and I don't really know. Like, it's not mainly the reason why I've been playing him. The only reason why I've been playing him is because I've been feeling that he's actually very, very good. And I mean, not the best, but I feel like he's very good, especially in certain matchups where people don't have a lot of escapes. For example, right here, you see that they have a Riven, they have a Jhin, and then, you know, they have a Kayn. So yeah. Right here, as you guys can see, I try to go for the bot lane. I thought that it was fine, we're gonna get a triple, but then Riven goes in and gets the double, plus soloing my Volibear. So at that point, that's when I decided, okay, they're full armor. Armor is gonna be really, really effective. And then this Riven, I'm kind of scared of her, and I feel like she's gonna be the only trouble that I'm gonna be having if I'm gonna have a trouble. So I decided to go like armor secondary. That's how I ended up being like that. I wanted to go Blade of the Ruined King or Asterix. I was like, you know, I want damage, I want like lethality, I want damage reduction, and then I want the armor. So I just went up and did Eclipse into Death Dance, into Blade of the Ruined King, into, I don't remember the fourth item really. So yeah, I'm gonna be clearing. You know, they're playing very aggressive against the Ari. Ari's not, you know, doing too good in this game, because she came in late into the game, and I feel like she was filled, not gonna lie, because from the looks of it, she's not very proficient in the mid lane. And I feel like this is one of the main reasons why I'm uploading this game too, because it just gets to show, right, you know, I'm never gonna get tired to prove people wrong of, oh, my teammates are inting, oh, my teammates are so bad, I'm actually losing because of my teammates. Well, you know, I'm having these teammates that are getting soloed and everything, and we're still able to win it. Obviously, every single game is different, and every comp is different, because I'm not gonna lie, the nature of the game does exist. If you play for the early game and you lose it, it's doomed. Only a miracle could happen, but then I don't feel like in higher elos a lot of miracles happen, because people tend to know how to play. But then in lower elos, it's really, really easy to carry those games if you actually know your foundational abilities and your fundamentals. So that's something. So right here, I'm checking out this Gnar, and yeah. He's gonna be a little bit smarter, and he's not gonna let himself get ganked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep clearing, just keeping an eye on it. I'm gonna try to go ahead of my W, because right here I stopped because I saw the Riven kind of going towards the river, right? So that just kind of tells me that Kayn was there, and then this happened. I was so sad. They actually were able to kite me really, really nicely, and I missed my W there. If I did not miss my W there, I easily would have been able to get the Triumph healing into a double kill, but then, and then at that point, at that specific point, I was like, okay, this game is not going to be as easy as I thought it would be. And then I saw the tab, and I was 1, 2, 3, and then the Kayn was 113, and then I was 59, and then he was 64. So I thought, okay, you know, I'm gonna need armor. But then I saw the items that Kayn was building. He was building Draktar into Warhammer, and that just made me think, okay, That means that he's gonna go assassin, because it would be pretty weird if he goes Draktar into Rast. So I was like, okay, you know, that's another issue, because that's one less issue, sorry, because at that point, if I get armor, he's not going to be able to one-shot me, and if I'm not getting one-shot, he is getting one-shot with my build, so it's going to be fine. For some reason, my team decided to contest dragon. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the only reason why I did not contest dragon over there is because Twitch passed top lane to gank the Riven. So there's 3 top, and then it's only going to be Ahri, which is basically my losing mid laner, and then a Rakan and me versus 4 people. The mid laner, the jungler, and then the bot lane. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you do something like that? And they just straight up, you know, fed. And I was like, okay, you know, if you guys want to die, it's completely fine. And then right here, I pick up the Kayn kill because they try to dive the Ahri. And then right there, I did not kill Gnar, because my E was not in, I mean, it was in range, but it was like 0.1 second cooldown or something like that. So I kind of dashed into a minion, try to get the cooldown, the remaining cooldown, and try to throw it again, but then I couldn't. So it was kind of sad. You know, just testing out Xin. But I was actually kind of happy because I was able to get a couple platings. And then right there, I knew that this Nara has been playing really, really aggressive lately. And then since Ahri was pretty low, I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for him, because once he transforms, he's gonna go super aggressive. And then I waited for that, and then again, I was actually very happy because I got 3 platings, solo platings, right? That's gonna be 480 gold, and that's pretty good. Right here, they caught me a little bit distracted, I'm not gonna lie. They got me, but I was actually very happy because at the end of the day, you know, I think they're gonna be able to kill the, yeah, they're gonna be able to kill the Kayn too. So, you know, we killed the Riven because Ahri landed a good charm. And, you know, we killed the Kayn because Volibear was there when Riven was there too. So I was actually kind of happy about that. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys could think, okay, but then this Ahri is actually doing really horrible. You know, she's 60, 56 at 14 in a diamond game, and then 243. It's like, okay, you know, I was actually very happy to see that once it got to that late game part, 2 team fights we straight up won because of her picks. She actually did really good picks that allowed us to basically snowball the game of those 2 fights. So you could be saying, okay, but then my teammates suck. But I'm telling you, every single time you go into rank, I mean, let's be honest, there's people that are trolls and, you know, that are actually doing it on purpose, and, you know, that they don't want to do. But then most of the people, they don't want to lose. And then this Ahri is trying her best, I would say. And even though her best is literally not good enough, she's still doing some good things. Right here, she helped me get the Gnar kill, and then on the late game part, she's gonna get really, really good picks. So, you know, don't doubt your teammates, guys. Just play with the flow of the game, because it would have been really, really easy for me as a jungler to just go ahead and FF this game because everybody's inting and we're not gonna be able to win, right? Or, oh, you guys don't deserve to win, I don't want to carry you guys, like whatever. It's like, nah, man, just forget about that. Just play your own game, and you're easily gonna be able to be fine. And this is exactly what happened here. You know, at this point, I'm like, okay, you know, we're not holding on very nicely on the early game, but then I just want to make sure that I transition very well into the mid game, and then every single second that I'm using to try to get an advantage, right? Because right now I don't want to fight, because if I fight, I'm gonna be losing, sadly, because my teammates are not strong enough. My teammates are not as strong as I am. So, but then again, the enemy is actually very strong. So I'm like, just gonna be making sure that every single time I'm gonna be fighting, the fight is gonna go great for us, because if it doesn't, then it's gonna be really bad for us. So right here, they go for the Ahri, and then I'm like, you know, kind of hesitant for a bit, but then once I see that the Jhin goes in like that, it's like, okay, you know, you have to die. And then I go in. I love this build because of that, you know, armor, death damage reduction, plus omnivampirism from the Eclipse. Dude, it was just so good. I was technically unkillable at that point, I'm not gonna lie. And then we got 2 towers because, you know, after 15, you should be playing for objectives. You're gonna make a fight happen. You should be getting something afterwards. And right here, this was an overextension. And I thought that this was really, really bad for us, because at the end of the day, we should not have gone for this Herald, because it's 1920, and then it was an overextension. Like, the plan here was to reset and then try to go for the Herald or go for the Baron. But then I was actually very, very scared here, because if they go for it, the Herald, they're gonna be able to get the Baron too, and I'm gonna be dead for 20 seconds. So I thought at that point, like, yeah, we massively threw. But because they have a Jhin, they cannot do a Baron very fast. And I thought, maybe I'm thinking that's the main thought process that they have, not to go for Baron there. And it's like, okay, you know, they got Herald. I'm completely fine with it. As long as they didn't get Baron, it's completely fine. And then now, obviously, I'm strong enough to go for the dragon, and then right here I'm not scared of these people. Like, I'm not scared at all, especially because this Kayn transformed into Shadow Assassin. It's like, you know, Shadow Assassin is only going to be an issue for my teammates. It's not even going to be an issue for me. I can just straight up go in and not care about anything. So that's something that I like about this, right? You know, all I have to do is just E, ultimate, and, you know, just kill whoever it is that is going to be here. So right here, you could say that I'm chasing. I'm not chasing. I know that the dragon is coming up soon, so that's basically what I'm waiting for. Obviously, I'm pinging my teammates because I know that once they reset, they will come to the dragon. But yeah, right here, this is the strength, right there, full armor. You start building armor, you get the Omnivampirism from the Eclipse and everything. This is the power that it has. Notice how I'm basically almost full HP at this point, which is dumb, really. I feel like this interaction could be the same thing with any champion, guys. This is why I feel like it's not Xin Zhao per se. I feel like you could do something like this with any champion if you have 156 at 20 minutes and then 847. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm just showing it with Xin, I guess. So that's kind of it. So right here, I'm going to be pushing because we need to start pushing. And, you know, we're grouping because I kind of want to do Baron. I feel like I'm feeling very confident that we can definitely win these fights. And, you know, it just gets to show right here, you know, I'm going to get thrown at. They're going to throw everything at me. And it's like, you guys cannot kill me. I'm really, really sorry. And I'm just going to go in, go out, go in, go out. I feel like kiting is very, very nicely with, it's very, very nice. Like, the kit allows Xin to go in and go out very, very nicely. Because once you get your E and your W, it's really good. And right here, Jhin, he thought that I was not going to go in. You thought that I was not going to go in, bro. I was actually going to go in that. And then the King too. And then because they thought that I was going to get scared because it was a 3v1. No, bro. I'm fucking Xin Zhao. And even if I was someone else, right? If I was Vi, if I was like one of those bruisers who can go, if I was Olaf, if I was like anyone who can go like in a 3v1 and then I was that strong, I still would have been able to take it. You know, that kind of gives me an idea. What about Olaf with Eclipse into Sterix into Death Dance against an AD team? Bro, sick. I love lethality, guys. I'm sorry. Lethality to me is like the fun of this game. Between farming and lethality, dude, oh, it's just so good. I love dealing lots amount of damage. And this is the first pick. This is the first pick that Ahri did, that it was huge. Ahri killed the Kayn on the mid lane, so they have no smite, so we just straight up Baron. And I'm telling you, if I was not for her in those picks, even though she was not doing good on the early game, dude, I feel like this game would last a little bit longer. So yeah, we got that, we got the Baron, and it's like, okay guys, you know, Baron, Dragon is coming up, we're not gonna give away another one, because that's the main point, right? You're gonna give the first one or the second one, and then you're gonna be fighting for the next, because the only reason why you're giving away those two is because one, you have no positioning, and two, because you wanna get strong. If you're not ahead, you wanna get ahead or even, and then fight for the next two. You never want to give all four. Or the third, because the third is kind of dangerous. If you give away the third, it's kind of playing around the edges, because if you do, you know, soul point, anything could happen. Maybe you could even throw and not be aware the dragon is coming up, and then soul is a huge thing. So, and I've won games against soul. It's not unwinnable, but you know, an infernal soul, an ocean soul, a mountain soul. You know, wind soul. I don't think it's like the best one, but you know. The other three, I feel like they're very impactful. And right here, we're just gonna go ahead and run it down because we have Baron. And look at this Ahri, dude. Look at the Ahri, man. So good. Such good two picks. One in the Kayn, one in the Baron, and that's it. You know, we win, and that's it. So yeah, as always, let me know what you guys want me to play next. Stay healthy, and have fun on the Rift, guys. See you in the next video.